My first idea about the slow boat from Thailand to Luang Prabang in south of Laos was that it's going to be very elegant, just like the boat in Amsterdam. They will maybe serve you a buffet and you can relax maybe on the boat. Maybe I even thought it's possible to sleep on the boat. Turns out it's just like driving a bus. So you get the connection with the ocean, actually the river, fresh air, cozy. You can buy some soft drinks and noodles, some chips on the boat. It's highly recommended you bring some food. It's included in the price, something to eat. I recommend you don't take too long to eat it. There is also included in the price the first night of sleep in north of Laos, and the second night we can easily get a nice room for between 2 and 400,000 kip, which basically is from $20 to $40, and you get to sit for many hours, just like on a bus, just less comfortable. People are having fun, and eventually we end up in Laos. You feel fresh. The rooms are cheap in the low season, so of course I always do, just like last year, visit the famous market. And here we have a serpentine stone. I fixate on it because he made the stone glow. However, don't show too much excitement when you are interested in something. So here I'm trying actually to put the light from the camera in the stone to make it glow somehow. I did a scan, and it's fairly not that common to obtain this serpentine stone. However, he wanted 900,000 baht, which is way too much. We also have monster dolls, clothes, and these things. So I went into this shop, a French guy here who lives here on a yearly basis, to see what is behind the scenes of all the creativity, and have a look at his products. He basically is a bomb when it comes to creativity.
Naktem is an artist who draws. So Nak means smith.
Really?
So yeah, so it's like Nak Silapahatakam is like Naga creation, Naga handicraft. It also mean like craftsmanships.
Yeah.
Because it's a game of word in Lao actually. That's why we call Nak Silapahatakam. It's not Nak Silapa. It's Nak Silapa.
Nak Silapa. So
it's
Nak Silapa is Lao language. What is Lao language? What's the name of the Lao language?
Lao.
Lao is Lao.
It's the language of the Lao people.
Yeah.
Lao people is an ethnic group.
Yeah.
Which is similar to the Thai, that Thai ethnic group.
Yeah.
Like Thai Noa, Thai Dam, Thai, they are a different hill tribes that are called Thai.
Yeah.
They come from southern China and they develop from Xishuangbanna, and they spread into Southeast Asia. The Aboriginals are the Kamu.
Yeah.
So the Kamu speak something different. They speak Austroasiatic language.
Yeah.
The Kamu people here, they are similar to, let's say, Aboriginals of Taiwan. So like they are proto-Asiatic. They've been here before. They are Aboriginal. Then came the Thai. They came from southern China. They came in Southeast Asia.
Okay.
And the last entrance were the Miao. So the Hmong, the Yao people.
Yeah.
So you have three waves of colonization of settlements into Laos.
Yeah.
And you have those three level hill tribes that you see on the 1,000 keep note. Like if you have 1,000 keep, you'll see it. You have the Kamu first.
Yeah.
The Aboriginals. Then you get the Lao people, which is similar to the Thai.
Yeah.
And then lastly came the Miao, which is the Yao, the Hmong, the Chinese kind of hill tribes, the Akha, the Tibeto-Burmese. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So yeah, Laos is a mosaic ethnic, a lot of ethnic groups. So here we have like the display for the Akha handicraft we're doing.
So I was here 10 months ago, and I said, this town is awesome.
It's full of handicraft.
I love the intense color.
So here actually the dolls are made by the Akha. Behind you have a Oma scarf. It's the Oma from the neighboring village. They are also in Budnoa in Impong Sali province. But the dolls, I mean, they kind of matching, but the dolls are made by Akha, the Akha cooperative, and this is by Oma. So also two different subgroups.
They're very psychedelic. What
those,
inspired you to do it like
this?
They
did by themselves. A friend of mine who started the cooperative, but it's the Akha people who make the design by themselves. The legend is like the first ones were caricature of tourists. Because they were supposed to make dolls for tourists.
Yeah.
But she wasn't speaking Akha, she was just speaking Lao. So
Akash.
Akha. That's A-K-H-A, Akha.
Yeah.
So in the beginning, she told the woman, maybe we should make dolls for tourists, to sell to tourists.
Yeah.
And her helper translate into Akha language, make doll tourist. So they actually make tourist dolls. They make tourist dolls. So they actually look, if you look at, they have beanie bags, they have like...
Yeah, oh my God.
And the second generation of dolls, we told them, okay, maybe you should make the dolls look like you with the black apron and the headgear. So the second generation of dolls, they had the black apron. So they have Akha clothing. So
I love the eyes.
You have two...
kind of popping.
You have two different styles. So the first one was actually caricature of tourists with like the short pants. You see the short pants and the long legs?
Yeah.
Like backpackers, you know?
Yeah, like me.
You know, up in the northern Laos, up in the village, they don't see much tourists. They mostly see backpackers that are trekking around.
Yeah.
So most tourists that they have short pants, they have dreadlocks, you know, mostly backpackers, you know. So it's a caricature of a tourist, and then the second one are caricature of themselves with the apron they're wearing and the, you know,
they
the
have
black
self-irony.
Yeah. But also that's what the tourists want. They would like to have some dolls that look like them, you know. They want a doll that look like the people they're visiting.
They are
and here
psychotic.
This is like Akha inspired jewelry that we redo in a shop. This is not from the village. The dolls are made in the village, but they make the jewelry for themselves or for their clothing.
Yeah.
What we do here is like we shrink what they're wearing. We make it in real silver. Ooh. So we make a reproduction of what they are doing, but like a modern reproduction. So it's not something that's taken from the village to resell. We just redo everything here. We redo those elements. It's inspired by their style. Yeah. But it's not an exact replica. We like shrink it. Okay. Same with the Hmong collection here. You have all those neck rings.
Yeah, they are beautiful.
The upper ones are like reproduction of antique jewelry.
And this is
but
silver.
The lower ones are more, it's all pure silver, yeah.
Wow. Wow, that elephant is just... Is that a raven by any chance? No, it's a bomb?
I have weird item in the shop.
Huh? That one is just... It's very heavy. This is my kind of... but it's a bong, right?
This is for incense.
Oh, it's for incense.
Yeah, I buy weird stuff sometimes in Thailand because I like
Who made this?
This is from a workshop in Chiang Mai. It's come from the bamboo market in Chiang Mai.
Oh my God.
So there are like lots of hippies making weird stuff. I mean, the next door you also have the just next to it you have the
Ganesh.
The Ganesh
yeah.
is super weird. Also some artists from Chiang Mai.
I'm in love. I identify some with the raven,
so
but this guy is a stoner, totally.
In my workshop, I do have things that I collect. I surround myself. So this is not the shop. It's more like the workshop is messy, so I put weird stuff. You see this one too? The coconut.
Yeah.
So it's a bit my weird place. So this one is also from an artist in Chiang Mai.
Yeah.
Like a hippie guy who's working with coconut. And then
And then they put some kind of clay like stuff on, right?
Yeah, it's a dried coconut. He shrinks the coconut so it looks like a shrunken head. He dries the coconut and he using some I think some clay kind of clay to cook it.
There are many different kind of clays and they can warm up.
No, it's really organic looking. It's really fun. It's really
looks very stoned.
Yeah. It's very weird. With the beard, it's like he has no mouth.
Oh my God.
It's kind of weird. I like
This
that.
is the shop I remember probably the most when I was there last year. I was thinking,
Really?
yeah, because before I leave, I was thinking I need to get one of those dolls to maybe replace my crazy psychedelic.
I'll show you they're in front of the shop.
So here we are. This is a very. It's all so classy displayed. Look at this. And all this. It's such a detailed work. Like I did see her, stitch this.
The cross stitch, all the cross stitch we actually get from the village. We actually buy the little cushions like that.
Yeah.
So we buy the cushions by hundreds.
Yeah.
And then we make the jewelry with them. So this is something traditional.
Yeah.
On the night market, you see people just making simple key rings with them. They just add brooch. They make brooch out of them.
Yeah.
We make a little bit more elaborate stuff with it.
They are very small, but I have a feeling it would take a long time for someone like me to.
One of them, I mean, one of those cross stitch beads. One of them is like, if you're not trained and people don't change if people are not organized,
Yeah.
because you get 3 or 4 colors on them.
Yeah.
So if you constantly change the string
Yeah.
to stitch,
Yeah.
you're gonna spend an hour on each.
Yeah.
At least
I
an
have a
hour
figure
per bead.
minimum. Yeah.
Yeah, just cross stitch, and then you have to make to put the the moss in it, like you know the filling. You
Yeah.
have to put the filling and stitch. So it's more than 1 hour if you're not trained. But if everyone has a color, like somebody just stitch the red, another person just makes the. If you're 3 or 4 making together,
Yeah.
it's way faster because you don't need to change the thread all the time from the needle, you know.
All right.
But it's still, if you're trained, it's half an hour for each bead.
Yeah, I could
So-
figure. I did have something
So
in
you get 11
university,
beads
but
for necklace. It's like already half a day work for a necklace, just the stitching.
yeah, I love them. Could you show me the crazy dolls out here?
Yeah.
I want to show people why I love this place. I'm gonna come back before I leave and make a decision which one is
So, yeah.
the favorite here.
So here are
The tourists.
yeah, those one are themselves. Tourists here gone actually. It's just the one on the back. I have a picture of the cooperative here. So the Aka women, they do wear black clothing with actually chains and metal beads dangling. So it's a caricature of themselves.
Wow.
I mean the Akapuso women that are making those necklaces
Yeah.
from Bunoa, they actually wear something that's more square. Like
Yeah.
they look like nuns a bit. It
They
looks
look
very
like
nuns.
nuns.
You
Yeah,
know,
yeah. In a way, they do.
It's kind of a. It's a bit
Aka
stiff, this
minority
kind of headgear.
handicraft. Yes,
And
beautiful.
the Akapuli, like in Luang Namta,
Yeah.
they wear more round.
Yeah.
It's more round, and at the back of the headgear they have these little metal items. So they are using the same kind of items, like recycled aluminum beads.
Yeah.
And sometimes antique silver, they
Yeah.
stitch it to the cloth.
Uh-huh.
So what they are doing is that they use kind of handicraft to make the dolls.
Yeah.
So it's the same kind of texture and
Yeah,
stitching
the
they would use.
cross stitches.
But they add some funny detail like
Yeah.
the watch. Is that
Yeah,
a watch,
that's a watch.
or bracelet? Yeah. And then the diagonal, wrap
They
kind
are-
of apron
yeah,
that they're
they
wearing,
are-
and the metal bits. So it's a caricature of themselves.
They are. Oh, the kitty cat. I found a favorite here. I love him. Purple. Strawberry.
Are those guys?
That is purple. I'm like a fan. If you have a black one, I would be obsessed.
No black one.
Black
right
one,
now.
like voodoo inspired with
They're
cross
actually a bit
stitch.
voodoo is inspired.
Yeah.
I don't say that to Chinese people because they freak out.
Yeah.
They are supposed to be
They
forest
are
spirits.
afraid of voodoo.
Chinese don't like so much when it's like a spirit.
Oh.
So they make sure that those dolls, actually, it's kind of
Good
cultural.
luck feng shui.
You realize those dolls don't have 5 fingers and 5 at the foot and the hands. They don't have 5 fingers
Oh, that's bad.
because they don't want them to be like a fully human shape.
Oh,
So
really?
if really looks like human shape, like a spirit can actually possess the doll.
Oh.
So they make sure that they are not human. They represent nothing.
It's an alien.
They basically make sure they represent nothing, and they make them look like shapeless and shape-shifting. They are shape-shifting spirits.
Yeah.
Like, for example, this one is the spirit of the leaf, so you have the ears like leaf.
I thought it was a frog.
This one is like a deer with antlers.
Yes.
This one is the guy who actually listened to conversation, has the big ears.
Monkey?
So, now this one would be more like the
I'm the
guy.
listener. You can talk to me.
He's the gossip guy with the big ears and. So this one is the more human looking, but he still has like Mickey Mouse, only 4 toes and four. So they don't look like human beings. This one is like a frog type or insect type, you know, with like some kind of fins and like little antennas. This guy he's got really antlers, but this one got antennas.
Yeah.
So they're really weird.
It would be cool
Like
to
children.
attend to one of your workshops one day. Pay for the material, pay for your lesson to get my own design. I
can do
really
your own
want
stuff.
to have a black one.
We
Like looking like me, but voodoo style.
We used to have
I'm
a
not
black
afraid
one.
of spirits.
We used to have a black one with the feet. They used to make one because they're changing all the time. They
Yeah.
used to make one that was shorter with the feet backwards, and it was black. Because that's the spirit that runs in one direction. It looks like it's going away from you, but it's coming at you. Because the feet are like
Oh, that's creepy.
the steps. Yeah.
That's creepy. I like it creepy and psychedelic. So, wow, thank you so much for showing me around.
You're welcome. But we also have cuter dolls. The dolls here, they are just.
They are too cute for me.
Those ones are just cuter.
They're way too cute.
They're like the little
I
Lao
like
lady that goes with
the
backpack.
joint. Or is it the joint?
You even have the backpacker, the British backpacker. So it's like, it's the British backpacker going to the bowling and being drunk
it's
in
a
Longlien.
hippie. I know her.
Yeah,
She looks like my friend.
exactly. She has the silly, meaningless tattoos. You know?
Silly,
She ha-
meaningless
she has
tattoos, yeah.
the Gen Z,
I'm there.
the Gen Z random tattoos on the feet. You know, all the stickers.
Oh my god, that's actually good. Oh, I love him.
Alors those one, they are
This is
cultural.
creepy style.
Alors this is more creepy. It's Punyo and Nyanyö.
Yeah?
Punyo and Nyanyö, it's the pair of ancestors. You know if you know like Ghibli studio, like Miyazaki anime, you know Spirited Away.
I do anime stuff myself.
In Spirited Away, you do have these shapeless characters and like a mask hanging on something.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Punyo and Nyanyö have this kind of like it's a mask normally. It's a mask with long ropes.
Yeah.
And it's 2 characters that come out at the New Year during the New Year celebration.
Yeah.
So it's the grandfather spirit and the grandmother spirit.
So they belong together.
They belong together. They come by pair, and they actually taught the first man. They helped the first man to be born out of gourds. They were born like from vegetables. They helped them to
They have born out of vegetables.
out of gourds. Out of the first men were born out of giant gourds like that.
Yeah.
This kind of gourds. So the first men were
we
born
call
out
it
of them.
calabash.
So calabash. So
Yeah.
they help them break being born and break the shell. A lot of handicraft
like
shop.
this.
You see a lot of handicraft shop, they make them like this.
Yeah.
We make them all in cloth, but some people make them in rope, in wood. They make them into wood carving. So what we do, we also make them.
How on earth do they come up with stories like that? Look at this. I mean, oh, there's a shop here also. Oh my God, this is the funky, fancy.
This one is a little more serious.
Oh.
And you see here Punyo Nyanyö.
Oh, that's so cute. I love miniature stuff.
So here you actually
here
see
we are.
Punyo and Nyanyö.
Yeah.
You see that this guy has the mustache.
Yeah.
If you zoom on it, you see he has the mustache. And this is Nyanyö, like the grandmother.
That is the grandmother.
You see the face a little bit different.
What was the name again? I said
Punyo
Punyo
and Nyanyö.
Nyanyö.
So the
Punyo Nyanyö. Is that's
iconic characters of Prabang, the ancestors.
And that's so cute.
It's a mini.
Did you make this?
Yeah.
So you're a silversmith.
I am the one who's I'm not the one who's actually doing the soldering. I'm doing the wire work. So I'm preparing. So we are three. There's me. There's Asai. My
Yeah.
Smith is Yao, who's doing all the soldering
Yeah.
and everything. And you have another guy who's doing hammering. His name is Ni, and he's making the texture. So he's working also for bowls. So we are three. I'm doing the architecture. I'm just building the pieces. One guy is doing all the soldering.
Yeah.
One guy doing all the texturing.
Yeah.
And then here we fix the pieces and we give the shine. So we actually
I see.
The last finishing we do it here. So I do the end.
Yeah.
I do the beginning and the end. I don't do the middle. So
Okay.
we have at least 3 people working on every piece.
All right.
So
I
me
see.
and 2 Lao guys. So this is actually this one.
Yeah. It's adorable.
It's this kind of
So
table,
cute.
but in silver.
Yeah. It's so cute.
So it's a pakrao, it's a typical Lao table in.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And then it's also a pendant. If you put a chain, it can be a pendant.
I'm speechless. Thank you so much. Wow, this is amazing. Look at that one. I don't think my wallet will approve of this necklace. Oh my god, they are amazing. They are incredible. Some of them are... Oh, this is badass. Oh, look at this one. So it's 4,500,000. I have no clue what that is. I think, yeah, me and mathematics. But yeah, this is actually very good work. Oh my. Yeah, so basically if you want, wow, I'm so fucked, yeah. A good thing I'm not too, wow, this is so beautiful. This is very beautiful. That's for the giant god, I suppose. So here you have amethyst. Lots of amethyst, indeed. So beautiful. Wow, look at this one. It's all wow. I have a stone like that. It's a wow. Amazing. So jealous. I'm so jealous. Look at that ring. So here she's working on a necklace. And here are the toys. Oh my god! Spider! Spider, huh?
Those one are weird.
Yeah, I love him.
Those one are weird. They are called the flowered rocks. I don't know what. I mean, they do drugs. Seriously, they do drugs.
I can see that. I love him. He's doing drugs. Yeah, oh, here's the badass spider. Hey, who are you? You good? Oh, he's got red eyes. He's so stoned. Look at this. Yeah, they do drugs for sure. I think they all do, honestly. Gecko, look at him. I think he's on drugs too. Hey there. He's having a happy life. That makes me happy to see. So yeah, that's the shop. Unknown, but you find it right behind. You'll find the shop right behind. It's along the Luang Prabang market, basically. Just follow the road, and here you go. Not tempted, no. All I know is this place is real stones. Thank you so much for showing me around. If you are a foreigner and you want work permit in Laos, according to my sources, it is $600 a year, and that's pretty much it. You renew it every year, and I met another man who also designed his own clothes and beautiful belly dance belts. I have many projects myself, but the task this man had taken upon him isn't easy. But he loved what he do, and when we love what we do, we can do it again and again and again and again. I would love to have a seat in this photo show to make my badass body. Anyway, it was a lovely visitor and a little bit long video for special interests only. If you are a handicrafter, I truly hope this video inspired you to do something different, something you haven't done before. Ba ba boobida 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 boo. Ba